Well, hello guys, it's Laura with Chicos Jewelry. I'm back to make a haul video. I've had a bunch of stuff come in. I went through a couple jewelry jars my mother sent me. My mother, we call her Nonny because that's what my kids call her. Yeah, we've gotten I think 2 jewelry jars from the Goodwill in St. Louis from Nonny, and then some of this stuff I thrifted here in Austin, Texas, and I believe there's 1 jar I got off of eBay. This is not all of it by any means, but I'm gonna show you guys some of it as best I can. So starting right now, I don't know if you guys have seen my previous videos, but if you have, you might know that I'm kind of obsessed with these 1950s style beaded earrings, usually marked Japan or West Germany, but these are a really pretty pair. They have kind of like a smoky center bead, and then faux pearl the outer ring is a faux pearl. And these, I think these are silver tone and clip-on the back, they say Japan. So another nice piece to add to my ever-growing piece of cluster earrings, or my ever-growing collection of cluster earrings. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, go ahead and do so, and make sure to like this video if you guys want to receive updates when I post a new video, or if I go live, which I'm going to start doing pretty soon. You can hit the little bell for notifications. I really appreciate everybody that has subscribed thus far, and I'm really enjoying being part of this online jewelry community. So if you guys ever have any questions about anything, you can email me at vindecojewelry@gmail.com. If you forget that, that is in the description of each of my videos. This next one right here is a stone bracelet. I don't know what kind of stone it is, but it's so pretty. It's a stretch. If anybody knows what type of stone that is, please leave a comment. I really love this one a lot. I might actually keep this, of course, like I need to keep any more. I've gotten a couple copper pieces recently, so I have these 2 copper bracelets on that I'm wearing, and then I have some just cheapo stacker rings, and my attempt at making a brutalist ring, basically by taking like an old copper bracelet and some wire and like I think actually some twisted chains and whatnot, and yeah, that's my attempt at making a brutalist piece. It's junky and I love it. Okay, so next up, your traditional beaded vintage kind of, I think 1950s style, also probably made in Japan or West Germany necklace. It has these pretty aurora borealis crystals right there, and acrylic beads. Some wear on the clasps right there, but a good piece. I like those. This is just a super lightweight necklace. It's made to look like stones, but they're not actual stones. But it's pretty. I like it too. Let's see if I can put it on a neck here so you can see what it would look like. Okay, Laura. The angle, I knew the angle with the neck would be funny because I can't get it to really focus while I have it on there, but there you go. You can kind of get an idea of how that would look. Maybe no more neck views. Okay, then we have this really pretty Austrian crystal brooch. It has kind of like a lemon colored rhinestones. And in the center, it's hard to tell, but they're kind of a peridot color. Let me put it on this because I think the colors will show a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. And so the center green is like a greenish peridot. The outside part of the flower here, it's a lemony colored crystal. These are Austrian crystal. It is marked on the back, Austria. And then these are a little bit darker green. I don't know if you can see that very well, but that was a great piece. That was a Nonny find. She found that at a thrift store up in St. Louis. All right, I cannot get enough of my natural stone bracelets. This one's Amethyst. I really love these big. I just made up my own word. Big and thick. Big, thick bracelets. They're really pretty, and I just hope that the stretch doesn't go out on any of them. I have that one. That one's great. This here is another Nonny find, if I can grab it. This here is I believe it's Crown Trifari. No, this one's not Crown Trifari. This is just Trifari, but it's a brushed silver tone vintage necklace, traditional hook clasp. And it has faux pearls as the detail. It's really pretty. Great for those vintage lovers like myself. Okay. And it has a little dangle at the end of the extender. Okay. I gotta move faster or I will never finish with this because I have a lot of jewelry, so get it together, Laura. Come on. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday. I am. I got my workout for the day done and worked my usual 3-4 hours, and then now I'm here playing with jewelry, so all in all, it's a very good day. This one's really cool. This is another Nonny find, and the color is just so beautiful. You know what? I'm taking this jewelry off. It's starting to kind of get in the way of showing this really pretty jewelry. So, okay, so this is a 3-strand silver tone necklace. And I think it's gorgeous, the reds with the Aurora coating. Yeah, it's great. Too bad I didn't get this until after Valentine's Day. This would have made an amazing Valentine's Day present for somebody. But when it lays flat, let's see. I know I said I wasn't going to do any more neck attempts because it looks weird, but you can kind of, even though it's not focused, get the idea of how that looks when it's hanging. And it's just so pretty. It's a beautiful silver tone chain and these rondelles with rhinestones. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right. This is a super lightweight, don't think it's vintage, but it has, I think it's supposed to look like natural stone. It's obviously not. They're all acrylic, but we have a gold tone chain with extender, and these beads, they're made to look like halite. They're not even halite. They're just acrylic, but they kind of made use of that color theme where they do coral and turquoise. It looks like it's, you know, it's made to be some sort of rose quartz looking color, but they're all acrylic, like I said, and it's really super lightweight, so somebody might really like that. Guys, I'm so far behind on listing items that I'm gonna have to probably start doing live auctions when I get a few more subscribers, because I just can't keep up with listing on Poshmark and Etsy, I actually sell faster than I list. So that's a good problem to have, but now I'm worried about my inventory. So I gotta find time to do that. This is just another really lightweight acrylic piece with pretty colors. Ugh, my light isn't showing the colors the way it should, because these greens, these are green right here. That's a green one. And we have blue and purple with gold tone spacers. I wish I could get the color to show up better. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'll have to adjust my lighting next time. Here, oh yeah, I actually bought some stuff from a site called Thrift for You, the first time buying from there, and I was not expecting much at all, but I did manage to, I thought this one looked like a J. Crew when I saw it online, and it came, and it is a J. Crew acrylic beads, so it looks like a mixture of what's supposed to be faux pearl, and then these are supposed to be kind of a brass bead. They are all acrylic, and this bright kind of neon green. It's an interesting color combo, but it's really fun with the brass tones and the mixture of the faux pearls, the neon, and then it has the pretty well recognizable J. Crew spring clasp with the hang tag that says J. Crew. And on that site, everything you buy there is $1. It's nuts. So if you can sort through their sort of hard to look at website, because every time you look at an item, you have to actually scroll all the way back down to where you were in place. If you can actually sit there and manage to get through all of that, you can actually find some cool stuff like I did. This here is how many strands? 1, 2, 3. 3 strands. Another, I got a lot of red stuff from these recent lots and thrift hauls. Faux pearls, couple different sort of shapes and textures, and red acrylic beads. I think all of these are, everything on here is plastic. The red is probably made to look like it's kind of like a faux coral sort of look. Silver tone findings. This one, I don't think this one's vintage. I think it just has vintage looking clasps on it. But it's a really pretty one too, regardless of whether it's acrylic or not. This was an interesting find. This was another Nonny find. This one is a vintage Coro charm bracelet. And it is beautiful. So let's see, what is this one right here? Oh yeah, here. The charms on here are so interesting to me. There's a skeleton and a coffin. There's some sort of double-headed eagle. This looks kind of Medusa-like, and on the back it has an Egyptian-looking thing with the seed pearls. This one right here, what does that one look like? Looks like some sort of ancient Egyptian motif, and then it has these really unusually shaped faux pearls. This one, it does have some wear on it, but honestly for a vintage piece it's not horrible, and it is marked Coro right here on the fold over clasp. So that was a great find by Nonny, and I'm going to try to clean that up as best I can and see if I can find a home for it if I don't end up keeping it. But I need to stop keeping stuff and start selling stuff. I love JJ brooches. They're so collectible. They have so many different themes. This is obviously golf themed. It is marked JJ on the back of the brooch as well as on each charm. And they're pewter. Most JJ brooches are pewter. Another JJ brooch, this one I was like, did you get this specifically for me? Oh my gosh. Has a donut, a spoon, sugar, coffee lover, right up my alley. I gotta have my coffee in the morning. The brooch and the charms are marked JJ. That one was adorable. All right, this one came in, oops. This one came in yesterday in one of the lots I looked at. I think, where did I get this lot? This one, I think this one was a Goodwill lot from Nonny in St. Louis. And it's an interesting little fish. So it's a fish charm. And on the front of the fish, someone explained this to me. So strange. Does anyone think that the front of the fish looks like an alien? I am not sure what that's supposed to be right there, but it kind of has alien vibes for me. But it has it has a really, really pretty, shiny, glossy texture to it, and it is, the tail and stuff is, the tail's a little movable, the head moves a little bit. I think that's by design. And then it has this really pretty chain with the same color, kind of turquoise color beading, and then just a spring clasp. But that was an interesting piece, especially because I feel like the front of the face looks like an alien, and I don't know why. Can never have too many faux pearl necklaces in different styles. This one's very hard to see, but it has some like lighter sort of pinkish tones, and then the more traditional whiter looking pearl, and it's kind of woven. The strands are woven together. It has a spring clasp, gold tone. That one's really nice too, and very lightweight. And then I got, where's the other one? I know I got two of these. Where's the other one? I can't find it. All right, well, we'll go with this for right now then. Okay, oops, my bad. Okay, so I have, these are marked Morrey, M-O-R-R-E-Y. That's a new one for me. These vintage clip-on earrings. They are silver tone with these kind of faux marble, faux stone, cabochon looking stones right here. I thought it was just a really interesting piece. The back, it has the clip-ons that have a screw back, and it is marked Morrey, M-O-R-R-E-Y, both earrings. I don't know anything about that one. If anybody does, please let me know in the comments. And moving right along. This one's fun. It reminds me of candy. This is a beaded necklace. It doesn't have a clasp, so it just fits over your head. It's really lightweight. It's made of multicolor pearl beads, kind of, not real pearl obviously, because real pearls don't come in that color, but it's a cute, fun, colorful one. I don't know why, but I kind of picture a grade school art teacher wearing that one. Fun stuff. Okie dokie. What is this? A tassel necklace. Again, another one, oops, another one without a clasp, another one that has kind of a pearl motif. This one's cool because of the way they kind of did these pearls so that they're in almost a circle, and then they have the gold tone spacer beads, and then it has that really pretty dangle on it. And again, no clasp on that one. Lightweight, adorable. Oh gosh, Laura, you really got a lot of pearl stuff, huh? I promise I didn't try to get a bunch of pearl stuff, especially because, like most people know, I'm not a pearl expert by any means. I'm still, like, I have a lot to learn there. Here is another gold tone faux pearl necklace. That one's really pretty because the pearls look like they're floating. and it's 3 strands, and it's just very, like, it moves very well on you, and it's just a really pretty necklace. What else I got? This one, normally I have so many pearls already listed on Poshmark that I try not to take anymore, or I'll try to put them in like a, you know, like if I'm gonna put together a jewelry jar or something, I'll put them in there. But this one was different because of the alternating small and larger pearls. It has this clasp, and I don't think it was marked with a name. It's not, but it's a vintage clasp, and I don't think these are real pearls. I'm guessing they aren't. One of these days I'll learn how to know the difference, but that is another good piece. Okay, let's just skip right to it. I feel like people are gonna love this one. This was another really good find by Nonny. I think she bought this at a thrift store. It wasn't part of the Goodwill like jewelry bag. Everybody on the internet loves Chicos Jewelry. This one is amazing. It has a gunmetal tone chain and lobster claw clasp. It has a black kind of woven string. Each of these faux pearls are individually knotted. They are heavy, very substantial, and it has 2 strands, so it wears really well, and it is a beautiful, beautiful piece. I think I will be putting this one up on my Etsy. So if anybody is interested, please check out my Etsy. The link for my Etsy and my Poshmark are in the description of each video, as well as my channel description. Now, if you go to one of my stores, if you go to my Poshmark Closet or my Etsy store and you don't see one of these pieces, email me and be like, hey, you said you were going to list that. Do you still have it for sale? And chances are I probably just haven't gotten around to listing it, and I might still have it for sale. So please email me before you just assume that that it's gone forever. Like I said, I'm behind on listing everything between parenting and my full-time job, so I apologize. This is another lightweight one. Just I don't know if it's vintage. It's probably vintage, but I thought it was like, it reminded me of fruit. The different colors, like it has kind of citrus vibes. I need to stop saying vibes. I have a kid in 8th grade and a kid in high school, and everything is vibes now, so I can't stop saying it. I also say literally too much because they say it all the time. Anyways, so that one's cool. Very lightweight because they're all acrylic. Another acrylic, probably vintage necklace. It has, see, these, my light is just not showing green tones. This is showing almost like a blue topaz color, but it's not. It's actually a greenish color, so I'm kind of disappointed in my lighting. I need to fix that, but that's another lightweight, cool piece, vintage. And I'll put that to the side because I don't know what happened to the other one. Another Nonny piece. She got this at a thrift store in St. Louis. It has a nice hook clasp. I checked it because it looks like it's sterling. I checked it for marks, and the clasp doesn't have a 925. I haven't tested it with my acid kit yet, so who knows, but this one is a 2-strand wooden beaded necklace, and these are really pretty wooden beads. Various different colors. Gosh, my lighting's horrible today. Sorry, guys. Yeah, you've got several different, these actually look like they're meant to mimic some sort of like Dalmatian jasper, but they're wood. as are the rest of the beads here. And it's a really pretty one. Very cool. Let me adjust my lighting for a second and see if I can. What am I doing with this? Do I want to go up with it? Do I want to go down with it? Better. Let's go like that and try it. We'll see. I don't know. I might have just done that for no difference at all. Okay, some more earrings. I don't know why, but I end up with mostly necklaces. Do you guys have that problem too? I feel like I'm always getting necklaces and that I hardly ever get rings. I get a lot of bracelets too, but by and large, I'm getting lots and lots of necklaces. So here's a pair of vintage clip-on earrings. Gold tone, kind of like a rosy bead and a pale blue beaded color. They're really pretty the way they dangle. Well, my lighting adjustment did not help at all. What if I move it like this? All right, let's take those off of that and just put them in my hand so you can see the colors. There you go. Yeah, that's a better view. Pretty clip-on earrings, vintage. And let's move this down a little bit. There we go. Okay. These two I'll show together. I have a bunch of these. I have them together as like a lot on my, I think it's Poshmark, but these are vintage silk wrapped beads. My grandmother used to wear things like this. And there's a lime green color and like a lemon color. And they're so cool. My grandma had a bunch of these. This came from, I think it was an eBay lot where the gentleman said that it was a relative's jewelry and she passed, and it's very sad, but when people don't know how to appreciate or take care of the jewelry, they pass it on to somebody that does, and I'm thankful to have this stuff. It came from probably a very loving home. And so these my grandma also used to wear, these button necklaces. You guys remember these? There's this one. This one has, again, kind of like a citrusy color. There's like a lime, an orange color, yellow. That one's pretty cool. And then this one as well. This one has kind of like a brick color and sort of a mother of pearl looking color. I also have a vintage rhinestone bracelet with a silver tone fold over clasp. Ignore my fingernails that I bite, please. I'm so embarrassed. Like, in order to do these videos, I already have to kind of set aside time, and a lot of times that time doesn't allow for me to put on acrylic nails or just even press on nails. So this is a pretty vintage unmarked rhinestone bracelet with a fold over clasp. That's a nice piece. I have lots of vintage rhinestone jewelry. Some of it listed, some of it not. Another acrylic beaded necklace. This one is kind of like a pinkish. Oh, it really reminds me, all of these remind me of candy. Maybe I'm just craving candy, but it has a nice texture to the beads, and it has just a spring clasp right there. I don't know what candy. There's a specific candy this reminds me of, and I think it's from the 80s. I used to eat it when I was a kid. Maybe I'll think of it. I can't remember. Okay, let's see here. This was a Nonny find. She bought this separately, not in a lot, from a thrift store. These stones right here, those are actual malachite. I can tell. This right here is not. I think it's made to look that way, but it is not. But it's a brass tone. Has some cute features to it. It has this one has an interesting, I don't know if you can see it because it's so dainty, an itty bitty little clasp, a hook clasp. Come on, Laura, get it together. Okay, there we go. All right, turn your hand that way, there we go. So, real malachite, not real malachite. That one's not showing very well. Sometimes you get jewelry and you're like, what in the hell? Like, who decided to do that and why? I feel like this one is that type of piece for me, but I don't know why. I love it. So somebody has a 2-strand silver tone lobster clasp necklace, black and white. Da-dun, da-dun. The reveal, an orca. It's a ceramic orca, killer whale, sitting on kind of, it's like a bluish, so ocean colored kind of, it's glass. Yeah, it's not ceramic, it's glass. Both of these are glass, the orca and the bead that it's sitting on. And I don't know if you can tell that it has a bluish color to it. Again, I think the sun is setting and my natural light is going bye-bye, but it has this really cool silver tone bail and then the black and white necklace. And I don't know what to do with it. I should list it and maybe somebody's marine biologist family member will absolutely love it. Or maybe somebody has an orca obsession. I have a shark obsession, so it wouldn't be totally out of the question for somebody to be in love with orcas. These are Crown Trifari vintage earrings, gold tone. They have kind of a leaf motif, I believe. Those are pretty ones. They have a little bit of wear to the gold tone finish, as most vintage earrings do, but they're signed on the back Crown Trifari. And another pair, I think these were also Crown Trifari. They are I want to say this has kind of like, I don't know, would you say it has a modernist appearance to it with the way the metal is sort of constructed, I guess. It has these faux pearls in spirals, and then it has the rhinestones, kind of a brushed gold tone finish. Those are really cool, and they're in pretty good condition for vintage. And then it is signed on the back. They are signed Crown Trifari. Very cool pieces. And then we'll just finish it up with, I'm just gonna reach down here and grab all of them. Ugh. The beads that I got from the man who said his family member had passed. I know, it's kind of, is it creepy to anybody to think of having somebody's jewelry after they've passed? When you kind of think about it, it does affect you, like, oh man, you know, they probably really cared about this jewelry, loved it. Maybe they were like me and they hoarded a bunch of jewelry, but yeah, so I kind of think about that when I see these pieces. But these are just tons of wooden necklaces. This one has a barrel clasp, and then it's kind of asymmetrical. So it has the elephant bead off to the side, and everything's getting a little cluttered in my background, so that's probably why it's a little hard to see. But that's wooden necklace number 1. These would be amazing to layer. And I've got these two right here. You could double them over. Well, maybe you couldn't double these over. And then this one right here does not have a clasp, but it has graduated wooden beads. So, oh, and this last one here, this was another find by Nonny. And they are gold tone, but they are marked 925, and I tested them, and they are testing 925 as well. So it's probably gold over sterling. You can see too a little bit here that there's a little bit of wear on this one. You can kind of see a little bit of silver coming through, but those are really cool little dangles, and they're marked on the back. Actually has initial, it says 925, and I think it says FS. 925 FS on the back of each. Does anybody know what the FS means? If so, please leave it in the comments. Educate me. I am in need of education. I have lots of love for jewelry, not as much knowledge, but I'm having fun with this, and I really appreciate you guys for supporting my channel, watching my videos, and I'll continue to support other videos and channels on YouTube because I absolutely love this community, like I said. If you haven't liked the video, go ahead and do so. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And you can always communicate with me via vendecojewelry@gmail.com. I do have an Etsy store and a Poshmark Closet that I sell from. There are links in the description of each video as well as on the channel itself. My name is Laura, Vendeco Jewelry. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on a Saturday. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks.